My cat is making like so much noise because he's pissed I'm not letting him in the room. Hello there, Storytellers, and welcome to the first of a mini-series that I'm doing based off of RP Weekly, and just kind of, in general, what's been requested of RP Weekly videos. I want to do some mini-sodes of just kind of advice that has been asked of me in the past, as well as things that I just feel like should be talked about. So first up with this mini-series, we're going to discuss agency versus control. And this has to do with how much control to have over roleplayers in a Tumblr roleplay. First of all, keep in mind that this mini-series is not going to be strictly Tumblr roleplay. I mean, you can kind of apply all these things to, you know, whatever type of roleplay you do, whether that's Twitter or Facebook, Instagram, forums, D&D even. It's really up to you and how you want to adapt this format, or these tips and such that I'm going to provide you. Now, as admins, we have to provide an interactive story to our writers or members. But how do we promote creativity and exploration without losing the path of the storyline? First things first, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. So I wanted to just provide some tips for managing your roleplay and how you can adapt and change it as you see fit. Number one, go in with a plan. The worst thing that you could do for your roleplay is not have a roadmap or plan or just bullet point list of things you want to happen before starting the roleplay. Because later on, you're probably going to have to backtrack and start to enforce some rules, which makes you look like a very bad person. Like you're the bad cop. Don't be so unstructured that you never make it to the next plot point of the storyline. And secondly, be adaptive. You're dealing with multiple personalities of not just the members, but also the characters. And you have to respect both sides of that. They're there for a reason, and it's not to be forced into situations that they're uncomfortable with or that just doesn't make sense for the development of the plot and the characters. Provide what you can and should to get them going on their journey, and then sort of set them free to, you know, live their creative, individualized storylines. Because you may have created the roleplay, but it's the characters and the members themselves that truly make it. And a side note, if you want more character interactions, then you'll need to most likely create situations that force those interactions to happen. For example, I had a college roleplay and I created a whole like natural disaster just to force characters into situations and stressful situations for sure with characters I normally wouldn't interact with. If you want a community, then you've got to be willing to have a cooperative experience. And that is all I have for agency versus control. I for sure would love to hear what you guys have to say on the matter down below in the comments, as well as in the description. I'll give a couple links to similar topics, just some resources related to this topic. And be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can become part of the Storyteller Squad. Thank you for watching and keep on shining, Storytellers.